Hola, people.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, we had too much fun around here. Um, okay, y'all. So, casting with the Deviants. Melissa and I were talking the other night, and there's a lot of changes going on with Deviant Witchery. Um, I was going to post about this, and I probably still will, but as of right now, Deviant Witchery is Melissa the Dreadful Mystic and the Deviant Witch, and you know, as a business, anyways. We do have Zoe, who helps out tremendously on the page, and that's the Barefooted Pagan, so definitely check out her page. She helps out with Deviant Witchery Facebook page. We are still, you know, kind of looking for other people if you want to try and see if you want to be a part of the Deviant Witch our Deviant Witchery experience on the Facebook page. If you'd like to help out, definitely message us and we'll talk. But it's unfortunate, and I don't want to really talk in depth about it because it's just, anyways. Hunter, the Southern Charmer, is no longer, part of, well, he will always be a part of Deviant Witchery, but he's no longer going to be active on the page. So that's why a lot of you have been asking about him and, asking where he has been and why he isn't, on the shows and such. But he got a new job and he has other, life things that are going on that he needs to take care of. And that's, focusing on his career and focusing on that. And that's taking a lot of time, from him. Therefore, he cannot really invest the time, at least right now, into Deviant Witchery, which we already had that conversation, and that's cool. Makes me sad,
Me
but
too. What are you gonna do?
but
Sometimes let's get in the way.
yeah, and it's good, it's great, and he'll definitely be back on shows and such. It's just like right now, he cannot focus on Deviant Witchery as a whole, and so he's going to focus on his career and his personal life. And anyways, that's that. So that's basically that's the answer. It's boring. It's he got a job, focusing on his career, building himself up that way, and he's prioritizing. He's realizing what he needs to do for himself right now, and right now he just doesn't have that extra time for Deviant Witchery. So therefore, that's why he's not here. And cool. Anyways, so like that brings us back to Melissa and I were discussing the other night after a show, like what we can do to kind of revamp Deviant Witchery and how to bring it back to what it originally was intended for, and how we want to create community and to share and to inspire and uplift and help out. That's kind of like the big thing, is we want to be of service and to help and to help other people feel empowered. And so we decided to do this project. It's called Casting with the Deviants. And it's most likely we will do our best to have it once a month. It might be every 2 months. It might be every 3 months, but it's going to be ever so often. We will create an event, and it'll be during a certain moon phase, and we will provide the details. It will be a spell. We will all be casting, a certain spell, raising energy, casting a certain spell, and having fun with that. Do you want to kind of tap into that, Melissa? Do you want to express a little more about that?
Sure. Whenever we were discussing, we really wanted to find a way to encourage and incorporate our practice with everyone. Not just talk about how to perform spells or ingredients or tools. We wanted to include everyone in a particular spell. And like the one that we're going to have coming up that we're going to discuss here in a minute is not so much to cast like, it's not like a coven casting. Like a coven casting is where everyone focuses on one thing for the whole, for everyone. This is everyone raising energy together, but you're casting for yourself.
Yeah.
So, and we've done things like this before, long, long, long ago. We have. And we enjoyed it so much because it was just so much fun. We had tremendous experiences with it. It was a very unique, situation. A lot like when you go to a circle, if you've gone to any pagan circles, and the things they do there, it's very similar to that. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be super exciting.
It is going to be super. Oh, I got my echo. Shit.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
no, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a great experience, not just for us, but for everyone involved. And that's the thing is like I can't talk. We are doing our best to incorporate and invite all of you into our experience and share with you. And that's the thing is we want to make sure that Deviant Witchery as a whole is about expansion, is about taking care of, you know, those of us who are with us and a part of the page, and we want to take care of the community. We want to take care of our own community and support and give feedback and uplift and inspire. And that's this whole process, is that's what we're trying and that's what we're going to be achieving here. And you will be able to feel connected. You're still solitary. It's not about a coven like Melissa said. It's a circle. You come in, you raise energy, you do your petition in a sense. And so you will have that group experience where you're connected, but you'll also have the individual experience knowing that this is you. You're solitary. You don't have to, it's not being part of a coven. It's being a part of almost like a family, a group, but you still have your individuality. No one's trying to tell you how or what or where, blah, blah, blah. We respect one another's choices and our practices. So what we have coming up for you, though, is what, Melissa? I forget.
New love. It's a new love spell on the new moon, which I believe is August 2nd, right? August 2nd? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I may be wrong on the date, but I think it is August 2nd. And it's the new moon. And basically, it's just, yeah, I'm almost positive because it's also on a Tuesday. I think we discussed that.
It is August.
But,
yes.
Okay, good. Yay. Woo! I did remember right. So we're going to schedule the event, you know, kind of early in the evening, not too late. And what we want to do is provide you with a list of ingredients that we are going to use in this new love spell. And this is like, it doesn't have to be sexual love. It can be new, like just renewing your love for yourself. You know, the specifics are going to be left to you. You know, like Michael said, we appreciate the fact that everyone practices differently. Some people aren't comfortable with casting like a spell to find love, to find new love, and that's fine. If you don't want to do that, you can cast it for yourself, just to renew the love you have for yourself, or if you're already in a relationship, renew the love in your relationship. Really, like we said, the specifics are up to you. We're just going to give you a list of ingredients, probably something to write down on a petition paper, a chant, something like that to go with it, a time in which we are going to perform it for ourselves, and then we'll get on live probably afterwards, about like an hour after we do it, and talk about our experiences, what we felt, how we felt about the energy that we tapped into, just all kinds of neat stuff that come with casting in a circle like this.
Right. Yeah. And that's when we will invite those participating. If you want to join live up here with us after the event and you want to talk about your experience, or you want to share with, you know, feelings, you don't have to say exactly what happened or what you cast for, but you can share different experiences and share what, you know, your thought processes or anything like that. If you have questions pertaining to the spell or pertaining to the experience or anything to do with the new moon, that's when we'll talk about it. That's when we will address it. We'll have fun after the experience. We'll have fun with that show, and you would be welcome to join us live and on camera if that's something you're comfortable with. But
right. If you're not, you can always just utilize the Q&A, because we always do that.
Yes, for sure. So yeah, we're gonna have fun, and what Melissa and I are doing is Deviant Witchery as a whole. We will create this for, you know, for our community. We will create this as an event. There are going to be certain items, certain like ingredients that we utilize in the spell that we've decided that we're going to talk about on our own channels, our personal channels, and kind of go into different things. Like, I know I just made a video, which I'll release tonight, hopefully, talking about one of the ingredients that you're going to utilize is cinnamon. And I was talking about how to, of course, work with cinnamon for love. But then I also talked about how to utilize cinnamon in cleansing and for business. So Melissa is going to, most likely, she'll talk about love as well, because that's our the header, I guess, for, anyways, can't talk right now. But then she'll go in and she'll talk about maybe 2 other things that she will use cinnamon for that aren't the same as mine. And so you will get an understanding of how to work with cinnamon, how it feels. And it's association with love, but you also understand that it can be utilized for other things. So we're giving you information and sharing that experience with you, and we're incorporating it into everything that we do. And so before we cast, before you have the spell, you'll have a video in each item, pretty much, and expressing what it can be used for, and that will help you feel a little more confident and comfortable in the casting. And so that's something that's going to be really fun.
Yes, it is, and also not only that, but you will have so many more ideas on how to use those specific items and other workings besides just this one. So it will give you a really good kind of rounded bit of information on how to utilize everything. So I think that's going to be awesome. And that way, whenever if the next spell or 4 or 5 spells down the road, it utilizes some of these same ingredients, you already have this wealth of information to tap into if it's something that you haven't worked with. And we are going to keep it to pretty much basic, easy access ingredients. There's not going to be you're not going to need to find a blue lotus flower on the full moon in the Nile or anything like that. Okay. What is that cooking show? Barefoot Contessa, where it's the milk of a cow that was milked by 5 virgins on Midsummer Eve or whatever. It's not going to be like that.
No, not at all. We're going to make it more open and welcoming, so it's going to be easy access for the majority of people. That's kind of what we want to do here. If you have any suggestions, if you have anything that you'd like to like us to maybe cast or suggestions for different workings for the future, if you have anything that you'd like to say, feel free to utilize the comment section below, and do that. And don't forget to subscribe and experience the Dreadful Mystic and the Deviant Witch and our personal channels, because we will be interconnecting different videos with Deviant Witchery as a whole and sharing a little more information, and we're creating something here. And if you'd like to do video responses, we would love to see those. We're changing a lot. We're changing a lot of things, and we're going to have fun.
We are. And if you want to take pictures of your spell in progress, or do a little live video on Facebook of your spell in progress, we will include all that in the events. We'll share, or you can share it in the event. It will be a lot of fun. It just depends on how some people don't like to video their stuff while they're doing it, and that's totally understandable. Some people don't like to take pictures. That's fine. It is all this is going to be tailored to your complete comfort level. You can share as much as you want to share, and and that's all. So no one's going to ask you to perform a spell live on camera or anything like that, unless you want to, and that's totally cool. Totally do that.
Yeah. Absolutely. So that's just a little tidbit of information on what we are doing with casting with the Deviants. So it's going to be so much fun. Our first spell is on the new moon, August 2nd, and it's going to be new moon, new love. And we will create an event probably tonight sometime, and you are all invited to join it and to be a part of it. And also just remember that we are currently looking for content creators for the Facebook page. We may not have anyone be a part of the page. It's just we're looking, we're keeping an eye out because, you know, it is a project that we want to share with people. We want to create something that's going to, you know, keep giving back. So we welcome people of all paths, all different traditions, magical applications. And if it's something that you're interested in, message us, message the page. We will definitely get back to you. And we're just gonna have fun, y'all. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Don't forget to check out tomorrow. We're having a live video, live experience. We will be talking about psychic development, psychic training. Haven't really decided exactly what, but it will be in the psychic realm. So if you'd like to suggest different psychic topics, utilize the comment section and tell us what you want us to talk about. But yeah, until then, y'all, I guess it's time to go. Peace, y'all. Have fun.
Bye.